right, yeah, we got more angry Mel. What is the other film? This has been annoying me as well. He did Apocalypto and another film that was both of them were well good, back to back. It might be the Jesus one, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Although that is a good film too, but it actually might be. I don't know, but yeah, there was definitely like two incredible films Mel did. Yeah, and the other one's bugging me. But yeah, anyway, enough with that Mel. Let's get to Angry Mel. Yeah, let's go.
And
Yeah.
and that the threats of being hit, there was too much things that would ruin his career even worse if it was a goof.
Again, Patrice was saying, I'm sure he'll get into this when he comes in here a little later, but he was saying that
Someone said in the comments as well, yeah, I can't wait for you to get to Patrice's bit. Patrice is in the thumbnail of this video. I completely forgot all about Patrice. That's how good Mel is. Mel, honestly, is killed.
as guys, as dudes, we should question what the fuck she did to get him that angry, because guys just don't get that angry. He said there should be a word after rage, and that's what he was. That transcended just rage. That went into a category of, I don't know what the fuck that is.
That's right.
Mel Gibson was so angry that there's no way any normal behavior or something that a girl does gets you that fucking pissed, what she was showing on that tape.
That's what I was saying yesterday. What did she do? There was something that she did. It might even be a dumb minor thing that got him going.
And guys can't get they can't get away from that. Like what he did, he's like, oh my God, look at Mel Gibson, how he's treating her. It's terrible. A girl could cheat on a guy, and it's like, well, he must have been a scumbag. She had to find what she wasn't getting from this guy or something. And there's no way a guy can ever be vindicated for doing this, for hitting a girl, for just, certain things that girls just get away with all the time. And this is...
Also, I was thinking this. There's no one for men to get advice from about girls either. Because if you talk to women, even if it's like your family, you're in the wrong. Like you said, it's because you're an arsehole. But if a man tries to talk to another man about it, this is what you get. They're all the same, mate. They're all the same. It's like, well, but that don't help either. So yeah, there is no advice for men either.
Those instances. Mel Gibson is, I think, really fucked on this one. But no one ever will question, well, what the fuck did she do?
Right.
Aside from, a few dudes and Patrice.
Well, Mel's going to have to say something.
Oh, yeah.
He looks kind of bad right now.
He's looking kind of bad. He looks like a complete crazy person.
But someone in his camp should leak something like, well, this is what she did. That started this whole thing.
She was the one taping.
Or maybe it's such a minor, dumb thing, and that's what shows that Mel Gibson is completely out of his mind.
I'm telling you, man, because he's a rageaholic. I hate to say it like that, but the anger fuels itself, and it's like, I've been that angry. I don't think I've ever gotten that far, but I understand that anger. Like, it's like where because you can listen when he goes, blow me in the jacuzzi. It's like the anger is just fucking fueling itself. He hasn't pointed out one thing she's done, and he doesn't know anybody's listening. So if she had done something horrible, even though she may have cut it out of the tape, I think he would have referenced it enough times to catch wind of it. He's referencing weird shit.
And it doesn't sound like there's a lot of edits in the tape. You know what I mean? Unless you chopped out big sections of it.
Yeah, fucking...
But little edits were not made in that tape.
Burt Reynolds would call him a lunatic, and he was known to get a little fucking rambunctious with women.
To go to the Mel Gibson thing, my girl heard that, her pussy got wet. thinking about getting me to that point already.
No, she was thinking about fucking Mel Gibson.
If that was Road Warrior Mel,
Road Warrior
but not
Mel.
this melted version of Mel. This haggard-looking man who I thought he was 70. This fucking Osaka, this bitch has melted the Road Warrior, man. Fucking Tina Turner couldn't beat him, but this bitch beat him.
But what do you think she did? She did something to set him off.
She systematically.
It could have been something really dumb and stupid, but she did something
you
to
know
get
what
him
it
to
was?
this point.
I believe
point of rage.
I believe that they have an understanding. I believe when you have an understanding, even with a prostitute, the understanding is I'm paying you for pussy. But it can go wrong if she goes, "You're a fucking, you're paying for pussy, loser," and you go, "You're selling pussy, you fucking cunt."
If you both break the fourth wall and tell the truth.
She broke the fucking using cunt wall, and then he broke you are a using cunt. She's a using cunt, but she did something using cunty.
Yeah.
What do you think it is?
He said it. He alluded to it. He paid for her ridiculous music career.
Dumb music.
Oh,
She probably sings like Yoko Ono or some
She does.
stupid
We
shit.
heard some of her.
Yeah, we got it.
And
That's
he's
actually
paying
about right.
hundreds of thousands
Yeah.
because he's just supporting her.
It's loungy
That
music. It's
literally
like
went viral.
James Bond type of music to start a James Bond movie.
She's a good-looking, baby-carrying dick sucker who welched on her deal.
Who are you, Mel Gibson?
She welched on her deal.
You think she was?
She became.
She started thinking she was more than
Mommy.
more than what she really
She
is.
was there to take a punch. If that motherfucker didn't get nominated for Apocalypto, she was there to get kicked right in her pussy. All of a sudden, ouchie, it hurts. It's like, bitch, you are here to get kicked in the pussy. Yes.
Suck my dick.
She was a fucking kept pet.
But I think
Go ahead, Jimmy.
no.
Go. Well, I want to get into tape 4, but go.
I think Mel also, don't forget he was married for 28 years. I'm sure he'd probably, I would guess he had fucked. I mean, maybe he was a faithful guy, I don't know. But when you're married for that many years through the success of your career, I think Mel is a little out of practice with dealing with these chicks. But he probably read this chick. Like, Mel, had he been fucking a bunch of different broads all along and getting in and out of relationships, probably never would have had this happen.
Yeah.
This is the first one out of 28 years. She's a hot, younger piece of ass.
Why would he have a kid with her?
He's a dumb motherfucker. Exactly.
Because he welched too. He fucking liked her.
Yeah.
This is what happened. They ended up liking each other.
Right.
He tried to destroy what she is. A fucking a man, a fucking kept woman.
Yeah.
Which is, no one keeps a woman with kids. Like, a kept woman is not a woman with kids. You fall for a woman with kids. You know what I mean? You don't go in and go, I'm going to just take care of you. And because you got to gallivant all around the world with this bitch. This is in first class. This is my hot chick. She gets on the plane with sunglasses. And
Right,
she has a Louis Vuitton bag and her dog, and she's a cunt, and he's sitting there all disheveled and old, and he's a fucking idiot. And it's like, he fell for her. She fell for
my
him.
trips to Florida.
She welched and he welched, and then
Because he didn't
just,
need to have a kid with her. He has
he
8 or
tried-
9 kids, I think.
He played her out.
Yeah.
He usually comes in the face, but one day he felt connected.
And said, what the hell?
Got her pregnant and said, "I love you." He fucking slipped up, and then she said, "I love you too, Melvin." And then fucking they had this kid, and they probably holding it up with 2 fingers by the collar, like, ugh. And the baby's just turning around slowly in a circle in his hand, like, what is this? They're both looking at it, pushing it with their feet. Like, what is this thing we did? And now it's like, yuck.
Now he's in hell.
Now it's
What
yuck.
is this thing we did?
With that,
Yeah, it's slowly turning.
yeah.
Between the thumb
Like
and
a wind chime,
forefinger.
and it's just like, and she's blowing on it, and like,
When you pick up a napkin with a substance on it, you're not sure if it's jelly or cum.
Hey, with that, let's get into tape 4. We played this late in the show yesterday, but with Patrice here, we'll get another angle on this whole thing.
Wow.
I don't
Tape
like the
number
way he
4.
talks to her.
Tape number 4, I think, is our favorite now, right?
Tape number 4.
Tape
is
4
great.
rules.
before we go into this, I am absorbed by this.
I said
this.
it
the
is
greatest thing ever
greatest
in entertainment.
Hollywood tape or whatever scandal
really
thing that I've ever heard.
It's
But even the
greatest
people who
thing
are supposed
ever.
to attack him,
Right.
okay, should start off with like, holy shit, this is great.
Yes, that's what we're waiting for from the mainstream
Don't
media.
get no bigger than Mel.
And I know they have to attack him, but there's articles coming out with the headlines like, hey, why aren't people mad enough? It seems like people aren't mad enough, and I think it's because of the almost childlike perfection of his rage. Man.
Jesus, Danny. Took us out of the show again.
And I'll tell you another reason people aren't as mad is because on some level people know they are fucking being voyeuristic scumbags.
Yes.
Yeah.
Looking into a guy's living room the same way they did with Alec Baldwin, the same way they did with Dog the Bounty Hunter. Michael Richards different, that was public. But people understand that they're being voyeuristic pieces of shit.
Patrice is making a great point. This is, as a human being, you're like, no, I know, but I'm just backing up both of you guys. That this is a holy shit as a human being, and they don't acknowledge
Yeah, you got to
that.
step back for a second just to enjoy it and go, "Oh my God, this is amazing," and then you can be like, oh,
Even the people who are going to judge him and you know the professionals, Dr. Drew and all these fucking traitors who are going to call him narcissistic and because like Dr. Drew never wanted to call a girl a cunt. It's like the lying. It bothers me to such a degree. Like you this guy, man.
Yeah, let's get into this. Here it is, tape number 4.
Killer idea. What the fuck do you hope to accomplish with that? What are you hoping to accomplish with that? What, are you going to pay me back? If you do that, it's over. It's over now. Fuck you. How dare you act like such a bitch when I'm being so fucking nice?
When I'm being so fucking
so
nice.
fucking nice. Oh, that looks like a problem.
Huh?
that surveillance tape.
I like the, what are you going to pay me back? The disgust of like, what are you going to pay me back with? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I love that.
Like a problem. Someone with a gun to their head and 4 African-American gentlemen holding guns on
Where was it?
people.
ATM?
I guess so, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yikes. That looked scary. He, by the way, me and Patrice were talking about this. He must be in the best shape, Mel Gibson, because anyone would have just had a stroke and died.
Oh, with the heavy breathing and
With
the screaming like
the
that.
screaming.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't yell like that without fainting, just for the lack of blood in your head.
What are you talking about? The first hour of the show, you were yelling like that.
Not quite. I wasn't Mel mad.
You was play emotion, and it still could probably raise your
Yeah. You just get to the point where it's like, I want to make my point, so I'll yell it 4 times.
I was doing Mel Gibson impressions. You talk to people and it's just like you're laughing. You know you're talking with your friends. You're like, Jesus, you hear me? It's like, ugh. And you do that
start
even
getting
fake. It's like you go, oh wait,
Yeah,
stop and get
hyperventilate.
lightheaded.
You're fucking you get lightheaded. How he's doing this without a blood vessel just fucking bursting
He
is
so
astounding.
fucking mad, but he's still even in his. This is accepting your responsibility. Even in his rage, he would calm down if he just accepted what he did. If he just goes, I'm right now I'm trying to hold on to my dominance in the relationship. She at some point, and my girl, she's been around a long time. I used to be completely she's enamored, and I'm like king fucking whatever. And after a while, your bitch starts to go, look at this fat idiot. And you're fighting to maintain her looking at you like, the same.
Right.
Because you
Exactly.
don't look at her the same, she don't look at you the same. So, but you try to at least keep that kind of coolness. But Oksana discovered something to make her go, you're just, look at you. Yeah. You're not Mad Max anymore. You're not even Riggs. You're Edge of Darkness, and you suck.
You're the man with 2 faces and one of them's wrinkled.
Yes. Look at you. You got fucking hair plugs. Your hair's dry. I was watching Mel Gibson. He's not. Mel Gibson was a gorgeous motherfucker when he was younger, man.
His hair's dry?
It's dry. It's that dry.
I know what you're talking
leaving me hair, just dead hair.
Guy leaving me.
That mattress stuffing, which is just like Bruce Willis cut it all off and oiled it up.
Well, death starts.
Wait, is the
Patrice,
movie called...
death starts with your hair.
It does. You're dead. You know.
Death starts with your hair.
Go to a Mad Max picture.
It's all moisturized. Look at that.
Mel Gibson's
shiny.
Mel Gibson's beautiful, man.
There's conditioner in there. Look at his hair in that. That's some moist hair right there.
He could do a
that
Pantene
moist hair.
commercial.
That's moist.
He could do a fucking Pantene commercial.
And that's just from being in Australia. Just Australian hair.
Right.
He probably put some fucking some koala shit on his head every morning, and it looked good.
Eucalyptus oil.
and now he's just
Oh boy! And then you see that it's starting to dry out.
turn into the Unabomber, and he's just like his eyes don't blink.
He looks like Bobby Fischer right before he died. Just a crazy Jew hater.
Patrice O'Neill in studio. Now we're going to get right into the Mel Gibson tape.
Yes.
Tape number 4. We played it late in the show yesterday. We're going to play it again here so we could really enjoy it and get Patrice's take on it.
Bask in
And then
it.
Sam runs down the hall during the break and goes, tape number 5 being released at 9:30 this morning.
No fucking
And you know
way.
that the Today Show led today by saying, are these tapes real? They're even confused. Like, at this point, are these fucking tapes real?
It's doing too much damage.
And we believe
to
on...
him.
I think Patrice nailed it with the almost childlike. It's almost like he's so over the top that it's like it's not a real thing because it's so over the top. Like, I've never been this angry. Like Anthony said, maybe initially, but not for this amount of time. Like, yeah. But let's be honest, when they were saying that Mel ain't a looker no more, let's not act like, do you know what I mean, Mel Gibson couldn't still, if the Rolling Stones can still get 21-year-olds pregnant, Mel definitely can. The Rolling Stones literally look like skeletons. But yeah, hold on 2 secs. Yeah, we definitely got to do some more Patrice. I was just thinking that. Hearing Patrice on here is definitely, yeah. I have to go digging through Patrice, Opie and Anthony. But yeah, let's go.
Show that they have to be real, but they're questioning it because
Yes.
it's so unbelievable to everybody.
I have Mel Gibson from Australia on the phone. We'll talk to him.
And also, the remix is coming in like crazy from one person. D-Boy is becoming a international
amazing.
star at this point.
D-Boy's amazing.
His Shining remix is on whatwould.tylerdurdendo.com. We just played it for you. But now we got Tiger Woods calling Mel Gibson.
Whoa.
We got Dog the Bounty Hunter calling Mel Gibson.
Uh-oh.
So we got a lot of shit to do. So we should jump right into tape number 4 here so we can
Yeah.
play the remixes after that, okay?
Let's hear Mel Gibson. This is tape number 4.
And tape number 5 coming out in about an hour, and we'll certainly play it as soon as we get it. But first, tape number 4 once again.
Killer idea. What the fuck do you hope to accomplish with that? What are you hoping to accomplish with that? What, are you gonna pay me back? If you do that, it's over. It's over now. Fuck you. How dare you act like such a bitch when I'm being so fucking nice?
I did not blame you.
You said I was mean. You were fucking annoyed at me. For what reason? I
What?
did nothing but be nice to you.
What?
I've done nothing but be nice to you.
I didn't blame you last
Now,
night.
what are you little bitch this morning for?
I wasn't doing anything.
What did I do? And you said, oh, also earlier today never mind. What the fuck were you gonna say?
Mel is being a little unreasonable.
That's another good bit.
We've been saying it all along. We're amazed that Mel Gibson has to put up with this shit.
He's Mel. Well,
He's Mel fucking Gibson.
but it's the old Mel Gibson now.
Oh yeah, with the dry hair.
It's not the.
I forgot.
Not
yes.
Road Warrior.
Not the moist
Mad
hair.
Max. Mad Max.
His hair's a little dry.
What did I say?
I wasn't gonna say about any earlier today. It's just I was gonna say about last night, that's all.
Why, because I let you sleep? That's my fucking mistake. I should have woke you up and said, fucking blow me, bitch. I should have fucking woken you up and said, blow me. You would have liked that better, yeah? You need the goddamn sleep.
We were supposed to go to jacuzzi, and you said you have to wait for something.
So why did you have to wait?
You said...
You go to the goddamn jacuzzi.
I'm afraid it's dark outside.
Fuck it.
Well, right there.
I love that.
This is how you know this is not all her. Every time she does make a point, which anyone will do, Mel dismisses it. She, what about that? And Mel was like, fuck it.
Well, it's dark outside. I'm scared. Fuck it. Get out there. Blow me.
All Mel is doing is throwing roundhouse punches, and every time she effectively blocks one, instead of going, oh, okay, you blocked one, he just backs up and goes, all right, and then uppercuts.
Yeah, he just keeps
He's
coming
just
in.
looking for ins.
But she's attacking him with what annoys him. Is her lack of lack of humanity.
No,
he's
man.
so mad.
Well, she has
You
her
said-
agenda.
That's
You
annoying.
said
Take
we
this
would
whole
go
fucking
to
thing.
jacuzzi. We go to jacuzzi.
Yeah, she
But
sounds
if
like
that
Michio
wasn't-
Kaku when
but
she
if that
argues.
wasn't how, if that wasn't how she argued, then he would go, "What the bitch? What is this?"
Are you taping me?
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Like that's what she does.
Yeah.
She was being her. What man? Dismissive. Jacuzzi.
It's all nice when they were in the sweetheart phase, you know. Mel, that's wonderful that you do for me. I love you. I love you too. It's wonderful. Fabulous. And then it's just like, oh, Mel, I was go to jacuzzi.
God, fuck!
Why would that be a problem?
I don't know. He's mad, though.
He's mad about the
He's
jacuzzi.
fucking mad.
She started getting rights
Yes.
somewhere in that relationship. She slowly got her rights,
Oh,
and
damn.
he lost it, but he didn't catch that she was getting her rights when it just one day
He
she
went,
woke up
"Oh
and
my God."
she had rights.
Oh, my God, she's got rights. Yep.
I just waited for you. I waited and waited till I fell asleep, and then
Waited like 2.5 fucking minutes. You're fucking snoring. Don't you dare wait. You're blaming me right now. Now I'm blaming you. You went to sleep.
I don't blame you.
I deserve to be blown first before the fucking jacuzzi.
The greatest thing ever said by a man,
I
right
deserve
there.
to be blown first before
I
the
challenge
jacuzzi.
you. That is the greatest thing ever said by a man.
When you think of the problems in the world, like there literally are kids who have flies crawling on their mouths, and then like if aliens came here and they just looked at all human problems, and they went from someone with a fly on their mouth and then just fucking panned over to Mel. I deserve to be blown before the
Before the
jacuzzi.
jacuzzi.
Is this greater than one step for?
Oh my God! One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Of
right,
course.
That line is right up there.
Right up there?
Yeah. Ich bin ein
How can this be
Berliner.
fake? If this is a fake thing,
Aw.
it has to be put up for some kind of Oscar because
it would
no
be the
one
most
says
amazing.
that.
No.
No one says that in improv.
This has to be put in a time capsule.
He would be
For other
sitting-
generations.
If this was fake, he would be sequestered somewhere right now, going, I can't believe they're still fucking believing this when I said, blow me before the jacuzzi. Like that line, if I had said that as a joke and people believed it, I'd be amazed. Amazed that people would believe that a human would say something that silly.
Didn't he say too? You could hear she talks over because she is very rude, interrupting this
Yes.
amazing tirade.
Yes.
Oh boy, Jimmy.
Doesn't he say like that one part? Can we hear that again? 'Cause
Oh,
I think
we
she
went
goes
backwards.
Didn't she go like you blew me? But she goes, you blew me. You fell asleep without blowing me. He says it again before he says you deserve.
yes.
The first time he says it.
Let me go way back then.
It's like a second before it.
Oh, it is? All right,
I
let's
was
pick
listening
it
to
up
that
here.
for what is she? The part that's the thing. She said the thing where she goes, "Oh my God, fuck it, play it," because there's something she says and I still don't get. Because I don't get it.
Part of it is this. I think she fell asleep before they fucked around.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
what.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mel
that's
is one of these guys he's really feeling like he feels sexually rejected. And it's like, I used to do that in relationships where if I didn't get what I wanted sexually, I would brood. And I would brood. And then the next day, everything, she'd go, how you doing? Fine. And I would wait for her to know that she didn't do what I wanted her to do sexually. I was really hurt and selfish, but I was angry. And it was like she would do something else, like, not get me the right kind of sandwich. I'd be like, what the fuck? That's not what I asked for. Right. All coming from this night before. And that's where that rage about...
What was the 2-minute thing? That like
you were asleep in 2 minutes.
He apparently had to do something. So he left the room.
He was excited to go into the bedroom and get a little action.
He said
but she was asleep in 2 minutes.
In 2 minutes, he came back. She goes, well, you left for a while. And he goes, a while? It was 2.5 minutes. He comes back, and she's snoring. He said something like snoring.
Yes, we are slowly uncovering this thing.
Yes.
Again, I think
she changed the contract.
She fucking starting to treat him like an old man
with dry hair.
Keep
going with the dry hair thing.
And that's her job was not to treat him like that.
Yeah.
Her job was to fucking make him feel like, and there's one of the tapes where he goes, I want a woman to make me feel
like a man.
Man. And he has no soulmate, but because he's a fucking billionaire sociopath who now Dick doesn't get raging hard. He doesn't get road warrior hard no more.
Road warrior.
And he needs a girl that accepts that his dick is a little bendy.
Dick needs that brace like a road warrior had on his leg.
He needs love. He needs somebody that loves his dry hair.
But he's also here's where he fucked up and changed the contract. She is expecting Mel Gibson to be Mel Gibson and go, it's time for some fucking stupid. Instead, every time she rejects him, he's like, oh, come on.
Yep.
She wasn't ready for, oh, come on. She's like, oh, no. Yeah. He's like every guy I've fucked. He's like, she owns him. He should own her, but he doesn't. She owns him sexually, and he resents it.
Women want you to talk. Yeah. Women want you to talk the relationship from suicide. They're willing to take, but they want. I'm telling you, man. My girl finds this to be. She wants to get me to that point because it seems like it means something. But it's like they do that. They fucking do that anytime. Like my girl. Now she talks, right? She talks a lot. And she repeats things 50 times because she's like, I'm talking. And there's nothing anybody can do about it. And I gotta go, bitch, listen, man, you gotta shut up. And then she goes, see? And I go, look, the only thing I can do is leave. Because I'm not going to try to convince you. I'm telling you, you're trying to be abusive. You're trying to move into a position that ain't gonna allow our relationship to exist. You being better than me. Mm-hmm. You can't live like that. Women can't live with a guy that's not better than them. So when she tries to start talking and here's what happened, and then I go, and she goes, oh, let me finish. I go, okay, so I see where you're going, cunt. You're spreading your wings, huh? You think you're fucking, Prince of Zamunda, ho? Like, you think now you explore with me? Explore by yourself, you fucking creep, and explore this new world without me. You're not going to explore on me. That's what she did to Mel. She explored, and he flinched. She went like this with the pretending to hit him, and he went, oh. And she said, oh, this scared motherfucker. You can't flinch with these bitches. You have to mentally abuse them. You can't. They won't settle for less.
What a great. The way they talk about it is the power shift in the relationship, where the dominant person then becomes the submissive person,
right? And
then the whole rest of the relationship, you're fighting to get your old job back.
But you ain't getting it back.
You flinch. Good way to put it.
Get out of there.
Done.
Leave.
Great way to put it. Great way to put it.
With that, let's go back to the tape.
And then
Waited like 2.5 fucking minutes. You're fucking snoring. Don't you dare wait. You're blaming me right now. Now I'm blaming you. You went to sleep.
I don't blame you.
I deserve to be blown first before the fucking jacuzzi. I'll burn the goddamn house down. But blow me first. How dare you? How fucking dare you?
How dare her?
How?
then he punctuates it with a fucking all she has to do is suck his dick, and he'd be nice Mel again.
How dare she?
Did you get this equipment from Radio Shack, by the way?
I don't know.
What is this? What's going on? Like, how is she doing this?
It's a really good recording, right?
Phone recorder, yeah.
She fucking set this up in advance.
She must
nicely
have
for herself.
This is tremendous.
She obviously had somebody help her out.
Yeah, hell fucking yes.
This dummy.
She wouldn't be able to figure this out on her own, right?
She's just giggling at him.
How amazing is it to yell at somebody and be serious? Like, that's how Mel Gibson-y he is, to go, you fell asleep without blowing me. Like, I would think that, but never actually say it to a
Burn the
chick.
fucking house
Yeah,
down.
exactly.
Blow me.
I
gotta
deserve
be
to be
blown
blown before the
every
fucking
night.
jacuzzi.
He said, "How dare you?"
He's so mad. He's so.
How dare you?
Like she
Purely-
insulted his mother. Like how dare you not blow me? That's
When God invented emotions, it's like he's as close to godly mad as have you ever been that fucking
Yes. Yes.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I can't say.
Yeah.
and expressed it?
Yes, for real. But that goes into, I hate to say that the tiny rageaholic, but that's where rage is just fueling itself, and it's not about the argument anymore. It's about anger making you angrier. It's about the anger as opposed to, it's the high of being angry as opposed to the issue.
The maddest I've ever been with my woman. Now, we went to get her. She needed a new car, a new something to drive. It was the choice of. The money was a brand new car, these cheaper cars, brand new, or an old truck. She wanted badly a truck, but she kept saying to me, what should I do? I said, I think you should use this money to get a brand new car. But I want a truck. But what do you think? What? And she did that 75 times until my head got so filled up with blood of mad at what she was doing. And I said, what the fuck is wrong with you? And we talked about it yesterday because this Mel Gibson shit opens up that shit.
Yeah.
She thinks in her head that she wasn't doing some manipulative little pussy ass shit to get her way. So she doesn't understand my fury because women get to have an excuse for everything. They don't have to have their own shit. They're not taught to go, you know what? I fucked up. I did that. I never heard a girl go, I fucked up. I really, that was some stupid. Some probably do. But they have an excuse. This girl did something to Mel, man. I'm telling you, for him to lose it like that, it's because she's just a game player.
Dude, I've been so angry before, I've actually had to say to women, and I've never hit a woman in my life, but there's been times where I visualize what their teeth would look like falling out. Wow. And I have for real had to say, and this is at a woman who's screaming at me. Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't really, I've had it a couple times in my life where I've actually had to scream, you have to stop talking. Like almost like breaking the code of the argument and going, you really have to stop talking. And I'm not threatening. I never say I'm going to hit you, but they understand, oh, this is going to an awful place. And I'm not saying I'm threatening them, but I think they understand. It's like my anger is fueling my anger.
How can you hate mental abuse if you're a woman when my next recourse is to put my fist through your fucking head?
It's true.
Like, why are you?
That's true, no. Like, men don't talk to each other the way a woman will talk to a man when she's being disrespectful. Because with men, we know that line, there's a line. And if you cross that line, do you know what I mean? We're going to have a fight, simple as that. Like, yeah. But, yeah. With women, obviously, you don't have that option. And I understand exactly. I've done that. I've been that angry. Where like, but to be fair, yeah, I'm a walker awayer. I will walk away. Like but that's just not like with women. I've done it in work situations where someone has done something to me and I'm literally so fuming that I have to leave that place there and then, literally. And if you try and stop me, then we're gonna have murders. Like I am that type of person, and I think when you are like that, people know. People know, male or female, that just don't follow that person. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, but Patrice is 100% right. Right? How can you be mad that? Yeah, how Patrice talks to what Patrice said to his girl, when like there is men that have such little control that that is what they resort to. Which yeah, I have to say I've never been like ever near hitting uh yeah, a woman. Yeah. But also the other thing is I'm pretty big. Do you know what I mean? Like when you're big, people like, do you know what I mean? I'm like 6'2". People just don't tend to test you, and if they do, like I say, they realise at a point they're gonna need to stop. But yeah, yeah, definitely we need to do some Patrice. Patrice on Opie and Anthony. But yeah, that's the reactions.